Keider Montero.
Coming off a very strong outing and his first big league win of his career in Minnesota.
Quad comes in with a 5-game hitting streak, and he's batted .375 over his last 30 games.
This to shortstop and the return of Javier Baez. And there is out number 1 on 3 pitches to Steven Kwan.
Angel Martinez, the batter, switch hitter in center field, batting left-handed.
Little tapper past the mound, second base. Colt Keith in time for out number 2. Couple of ground balls, a good sign. And now here is Jose Ramirez. And Ramirez slices this one. Javi Baez, welcome back. Slick hands of Baez back at short.
Gavin Williams, our Chevy Network dealer starting pitcher, coming out for the second time. His first start on the road. Let's hope he can command his pitches a little bit better this time than he did in his last outing.
Winsel Perez leads it off. The pitch, a swing and a fly ball, headed to fairly deep left field. Camped under it is Steven Kwan to retire Perez. Here's the rookie Colt Keith.
There's a chopper over the mound off of Williams. It redirects, and Ramirez won't have time for it. It's an infield single for Keith, and you wonder if Williams doesn't get a piece of that if Ramirez throws him out.
Here is Mark Canha.
And it swung on a miss, struck him out. Good slider. So Canha is out number 2, strikeout number 1. That'll bring up Riley Green.
Riley Green sends a high drive. That's hit well, deep left center field, and caught at the wall by Steven Kwan.
And after 1, scoreless in the Motor City. 2 down, bases empty, no score. Inning number 2.
Andres Jimenez with a base hit into right field. Guardians get their first hit of the night. Now Daniel Schneemann.
Well, that runner leaving first, Jimenez, isn't going to matter because Montero takes down Schneemann.
2 up and 2 down.
So now Javier Baez, reinstated from the injured list earlier today.
One hopper. Rocchio had it go in and out of the glove, and he still recovered to throw him out.
He stayed with it.
Wow, what a job by Rocchio. You figure the heart rate might have sped up a little bit, but he stayed right with it.
It's ball 4, missed outside. So Montero's walked his first. Now let's see if the second time through the order is any better for Cleveland. They've got a little idea what this youngster throws.
Ground ball second base. Keith and Baez. Baez and Urshela. That's a double play.
Inning-ending double play. Doesn't get turned without Javi at short. We head to the bottom of the 3rd and scoreless in Detroit.
So back-to-back strikeouts in this inning. I like that pitch.
No score. We're in the 3rd inning. Soft ground ball down the third base line, and that will trickle just inside the bag.
But it's got a single for Perez.
And he swings and misses at the curveball in the dirt.
For the 4th inning, still no score. Tigers and Guardians in the first of 4.
So the Guardians get their leadoff man aboard for the first time tonight.
So with 1 down, Josh Naylor will step in.
On the ground up the middle, Javi, fish in a barrel, waiting and dancing into a double play that probably was a little chancier than it had to be.
2 inning-ending double plays have ended the last 2 innings for the Tigers and Keider Montero.
So with 1 down, Riley Green will step in.
That's drilled to deep center. Angel Martinez got turned around, but he made a great catch deep on the warning track, and he holds on.
He is not an experienced outfielder by any stretch. He's working at it every day, but he made a good play right there, and that was not easy. It was hit right at him. He turned one way, circled back the other way, all the while going back on that ball. And Martinez made a leaping grab just as he got to the warning track to take extra bases away from Green again. And we'll head to the 5th. Still scoreless at Comerica Park in Detroit. And another quick inning shaping up here for Montero as he has 2 quick outs. And now he'll go to work on Daniel Schneemann.
On the ground, first base. Urshela snares it, flips it, and aced him. Wow, what a play by Urshela.
And they get the base runner Schneemann by inches at first. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning scoreless. What a well-played game today. Javi Baez leads off for the Tigers. This is quite a pitcher's duel.
That's a fair baseball down the left field line to the side wall and stalling right there. Javi Baez to second. He goes slow into a stop with a leadoff double.
Baddoo does his job. He gets that runner to 3rd with less than 2 down. And with 1 out, Jake Rogers will step in.
Broke his bat, and it goes right to Rocchio.
How about that?
Blew up his bat, and now there's 2 down with that runner still at 3rd. Winsel Perez will step in. Here's the pitch. Swung on a tapper to the second baseman Jimenez. He fields and throws in time for the out at first, and Williams works out of it. We're headed to the 6th.
Tigers do not have a walk so far. Sam Henches is loosening one of the two lefties in the Cleveland bullpen with Riley Green on deck. That's ball 4. Canha takes a walk, and we'll see what Stephen Vogt does.
So he will depart with one out here in the 6th inning. And a man on at first base. Shoots it the other way. That's trouble if it's fair. And it is on the chalk, a fair ball. And then it went up into the crowd. So Guardians catch a break. Canha has to stop at third. Second and third, only one out.
So the chalk kicked up, but the Guardians are going to challenge this call. Because by that view we just saw, even though the chalk kicked up, they believe that it may have hit the dirt next to it and kicked up the chalk.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. That's why they're challenging it.
After review, the call in the field is overturned. It is a foul ball.
Have you ever in your life seen that?
No.
He slowed the breaking ball down. Oh, what a diving stop by Jimenez. And he throws him out. Another sensational play by the Platinum Glove winner.
So we go from second and third, one out, to instant replay saying no, man at first, one out, and then the Tigers can't do a whole lot against Sam Henches.
Angel Martinez thinking about 2, but they get the ball in quickly. He'll hold with a leadoff single.
There's just not been many hard hit balls by anybody on this Cleveland club. As David Fry to the plate, 0 for 2.
To shortstop, Baez to a knee, and that is that. Tyler Holton gets a couple of big outs with Martinez at first. It's a leadoff single for the Tigers.
That'll bring up Javier Baez.
Javier Baez, slow chopper to short. There's one. On to first, they turn the double play.
7 in the books, scoreless in Motown.
All it takes is one swing.
Jake Rogers here has got it in him, too.
He saw a breaking ball. He whacks it to left field, and this ball's off the base of the wall. Kwan got there quickly. Rogers into second base, standing up. A leadoff double for the Tigers here in the 8th. First pitch up the middle, into center, base hit. Wenzel Perez has a single. The throw comes into the middle infield. Perez for second. He is out at second base. Oh my goodness.
The Guardians did everything right on that play. Hit the cutoff man, and they were able to get Perez at second.
3-0 to Keith. Yeah, they were never going to throw him a strike there. Barlow misses with 4, and it looked like an intentional walk at some point. He'll get the right-hander Canha here. Canha on the ground to shortstop, under the glove of Rocchio. Evil spin on the ball, and the Tigers take the lead. And A.J. Hinch asked one question of himself: who is my best chance to get out a bunch of left-handers right now? And the answer came up Shelby Miller. 1-0. 2 out. Ramirez on deck. That gentleman can be on deck forever for all the Tigers care, as long as he doesn't make that walk into the batter's box. It's up to Martinez. On the ground, first base side. Urshela fights it off and wins the game for the Tigers. A dazzling 1-0 victory, and it's 4 in a row for the Tigers.